Welcome to the Athena Wellness Podcast, the show that invites you to take a seat around the community fire and listen to stories that inspire. I'm your host, Kathy Robinson, author, coach, and founder of Athena Wellness, a company that's dedicated to supporting you as you create your next chapter, turning life transitions into transformation. Hello and welcome, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. In a few days, I'll celebrate my 60th birthday, surrounded by family and friends. After decades of commemorating big birthdays in exotic places, there's no place I'd rather be on this birthday than surrounded by the people I love and who love me. Milestone birthdays also have a way of making you reflect. Exactly 6 months ago, in episode 231, I spoke about creating a vision for my next decade and used the concept of a life roadmap to clarify my destination, yet have the flexibility on how to get there, including the routes I choose and the time it takes. I called the project 6 months to 60 and said it was about exploration, discovery, and enjoyment instead of execution and achievement. I also acknowledged what a huge departure that was for my recovering Type A self. Also in episode 231, I shared a process and the questions I was working with. This included reflecting on what mattered most, deciding who I wanted to be, identifying mindful actions that aligned with that vision, and taking first steps. Well, those 6 months went by in a flash. And that time provided a wonderful opportunity to practice what I've been preaching daily. It's been energizing and insightful. Life has deepened in all the right ways. And I've found the old adage that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear to be true, sometimes in surprising ways. As I share with my coaching clients, life is a process of becoming. And every once in a while, we arrive at a new vantage point. If we're mindful, we can sit a while, sip some tea, and enjoy the new view. It's from this fresh perspective that possibilities unfold. New pathways, hidden desires, and newfound clarity that guide us toward the next chapter of our growth. It's in this spirit I wanted to share a bit about my next chapter. The first 5 months of 2024 have been incredible for me and Athena Wellness. There are a number of new projects in the pipeline that I'll announce soon. The one I wanted to share with you today is this. I've decided to add a video component to this podcast, and I'm targeting late summer, early fall for the launch of the Athena Wellness YouTube channel. To get all of these projects out into the world, I'll be putting the podcast on hold. Once all the pieces are in place, you'll have the choice to either watch or listen to the podcast and enjoy other Athena Wellness video content as well. Thank you in advance for understanding why I won't show up live in your feed for a bit. I'm not going anywhere. I'm focused on bringing you the best content I can. In the interim, the best way to stay apprised on what's happening with Athena Wellness is to join the mailing list. And you can do that by going to athenawellness.com/subscribe. I send out a newsletter twice a month, and I'll put a link to that form in the show notes as well. I also want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to you. Your emails and feedback have been the driving force behind this podcast, and your support has meant the world to me. To show my appreciation for your listening dedication throughout these 3.5 years, I've decided to do something I've never done before. I'm giving away a 3-month coaching package with me worth $5,000. It includes a pre-assessment, a strategy session, and 5 50-minute coaching calls, all conducted over Zoom. In exchange, I'd love to get your feedback on the experience and how you've transformed as a result of our time together. Here's how to enter. Send an email to hello@athenawellness.com with the subject line Coaching Giveaway. In the email, tell me a bit about yourself, what you'd like to focus on, and why you think coaching with me would be a good fit for you. We'll select one lucky winner who will receive a complete coaching package tailored specifically to help you achieve your intentions. The deadline is Friday, May 24th, 2024, and I'll include that info in the show notes as well. As this episode comes to a close, remember that every new vantage point unlocks a fresh wave of growth. This period of exploration has opened my eyes to exciting possibilities, and I'm welcoming these opportunities with a sense of purpose and a heart filled with anticipation of what's on the horizon. I can't wait to share it all with you. Until then, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep taking good care of your amazing self. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know there are many ways you can spend your time. Thank you for choosing to spend it with me. Until our paths cross again, be kind to yourself and show your warrior spirit some love. If you know anyone who could benefit from today's episode, please pass it on. And many thanks for supporting the show by subscribing and leaving a review. It means a lot, and it helps others find their way to our circle. If you'd like to access the show notes, have a question you'd like addressed on a future episode, or would like a transcript of this episode, visit www.athenawellness.com/podcast. Until next time, be well.